guys, it's Carolyn, and today I'm going to show you a little bit about one of my favorite new lines that we're carrying. It's called Just the Goods, and I have some little bottles of it here, and I love it because it's simple, and I love it because it's so clean. And by clean, I mean free of chemicals, free of additives, free of colors, free of fragrances. It's free of everything except it's extremely effective. That's one of the things that's really cool about our store, is that we have super high standards when it comes to buying products. We don't just buy anything that's trendy. We don't just buy whatever our distributor gets to us. We really like to buy what we feel like is the highest quality, and we love EWG, which is Environmental Working Group. Here's what EWG does. EWG seeks to give customers information about the products that they use. So if you have allergies or just concerns about products or ethical concerns about it, it's a great place to go and research products. You'll be surprised what's on there. Almost everything is on there, and they grade everything. So we try to choose products for our store that are only in that upper tier of products, and this one is definitely in the upper tier. So what draws me to these products is their simplicity, because I have a kind of complicated history with skincare. When I was like 13, I started getting acne, and I went right for all the typical products that you might go for, all the benzoyl peroxide, and it just didn't work. And my acne got worse and worse and worse until I finally had to go to a dermatologist. And then I got put on antibiotic after antibiotic after antibiotic, went through all the Retin-A, the Differin gel, all those different pharmaceutical topical things. And then at some point they had me use glycolic acid that was so strong that it burnt my skin at night, and I'd have a few minutes where I'd have to breathe and fan myself. And it just was brutal. And I lived with it through my 20s. And then after having kids and stuff, it kind of died down, but I still struggled with it. I learned after time and after kind of exploring natural health and natural remedies that a lot of it had to do with my diet. And once I cleaned up my diet, it really got a lot better. But I still struggle with it. And so I cut out every product that I possibly could cut out. And I just stopped doing anything to my face. I didn't wash my face, didn't use moisturizer, only used sunscreen sometimes, and then would take it off with a washcloth at the end of the night. And so if you Google it, it's kind of like the caveman method. I did nothing to my skin. And it was good, and it was fine for a long time. But I wasn't wearing makeup at the time. I had little kids. But now that I'm a professional and I wear makeup, I have to remove my makeup somehow. So I find myself needing a good cleanser, and then I find my skin's a little bit dry. But I don't like using a lot of stuff on my face, and I don't really want to get tied into some kind of regimen, you know. But so when this came along, I really felt like I'm gonna give it a shot. It's so simple. So I was a little skeptical, but yeah, I thought I'd try it. So I'm gonna show you how it works. So you start with the face wash. And no scent, very mild. Okay, I'm at the weirdest angle for this. So the next step is my favorite thing out of the whole line so far, and it is the facial scrub. So this facial scrub, I think, is something that people are going to see and think that possibly it looks a little strange because it's dry. And I do the same thing I do with the wash. I pour a little bit in the cap. And there's two ways that you can do this. You can either mix this with water and use it like a regular scrub, or you can kind of get your face wet and put it on there. I'm gonna put a little in my hand and put a little water with it and make kind of a paste out of it.
Yeah, you know what,
This scrub is really gentle, and it even is a little bit moisturizing. The next step is toner. So we did the cleanser, we did the scrub, which can also be a mask, and now we use the toner. And this toner is so simple. It is alcohol free, it's witch hazel, it is water, and glycerin. That's it. It's just a little reset for your skin and your pores. And everything except for the scrub, you should probably shake first to mix it, because there's no emulsifiers, no junk that's gonna try to hold it together. And I'm just gonna use that on my skin. Once the toner dries, the last step, of course, is moisture. You can use moisture of any kind, of course, when you're washing your face, but this company makes a couple. I've actually used their shea butter. She makes a wonderful whipped shea butter, and my skin tends to be really dry right up in here, and I will dab that on there. But today I'm going to use the vegan facial moisturizer. Facial moisturizer. Almost didn't get it out. Again, very light, scent-free, vegan. Really simple ingredients: avocado oil, apricot oil, really, really good. And I'm using a lot because even though my skin tends to be shiny and oily, it's so dry, really. It's just parched and flaky and gross sometimes. And it doesn't like products that have a lot of scents and a lot of stuff going on in them. It doesn't like acids. So that's just the goods. I love these products. I love how simple they are. Don't be afraid of how simple they are. You don't always need a lot of different, bells and whistles on your facial products. So check them out. Come in. They are in both of our stores, Flemington and Clinton. You can't find them, ask us. They're awesome. And keep your face clean. Have a great day.